Andrew Campbell, and we're at the Worldwide Dealer Show. And you know, Harley-Davidson came out with a 2018 Softail lineup, replacing the Dyna and the old Softails as some of the classic models we always know. Well, Harley stepped out of the box at one particular model more than anyone else and any other model, and that model was the Fat Bob. Everyone loved the Fat Bob for the large tires, the raw tread, the dual headlamp, and all of a sudden this year they pushed it a little bit farther and a little bit farther. And to kind of go through the bike today, I got Jeff Strunk, one of my really good friends, a Dyna lover at that, and someone who I think is personally excited. Maybe this will be your next bike?
I can't wait to put the new Fat Bob in my garage.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So Jeff, tell us about why this bike is so much different, and tell us about why customers need to be looking at this as maybe a possible addition to the garage.
Well, it starts with the all-new 2018 Softail Chassis, which is actually 90% stiffer than the former Dyna chassis. It's made into a premium monoshock suspension in the rear with a hand-adjustable hydraulic preload, so you can adjust on the fly, rider, passenger, gear, get your bike dialed in just as you need. A great suspension out back is always paired up with a fantastic suspension up front, and look no further than an inverted front fork with a single cartridge setup. Made into this chassis, this is a very nimble bike with an awesome lean angle, ready to carve up the corners. In order to do that, you propel forward with the Milwaukee 8, either available in a 107 or a potent 114 cubic inch package. This is the ultimate machine for carving up the corners, and it does it in fantastic Harley-Davidson style. Look at the subtle details as well. You've got a tapered aluminum handlebar nested into an awesome looking riser, a single gauge mounted atop the tank, single fill gas tank, and then also note the asymmetrical graphics. You've got a simple bar and shield on this side and bold Harley-Davidson lettering on the other side. This is in fact a first asymmetrical paint design for Harley-Davidson from the factory, although not the first for Harley-Davidson, because Andrew and I did an asymmetrical paint design back in the day with custom paint, right Andrew?
That's right.
Yes. So this is an amazing machine. I will be riding one soon enough, and you got to try and ride it too. Oh, I've been in love with this thing for several years, having the benefit of having seen it come to life. I've had two Fat Bobs, I've got a Lowrider S right now. I've loved all of those bikes, but this pushes it just that much further. The new technology, greater lean angle, looking to carve up corners. It's just a bike that's going to do so much more for you. Plus Milwaukee 8 power and performance. It's just hands down the next evolution in a performance machine from Harley-Davidson.
So some of the things I'm really like about this bike, Jeff, is that inverted front fork.
Yep.
That's something you only see on sport bikes. And so once again, Harley's pushing their edge there. These tires are made for the mountains. They're made for carving the road.
Yep.
And I was joking with some of the other folks. I go, I think this is the only bike in the lineup this year that sees a gravel road is going to be excited about it. I mean, this thing, no matter I think what terrain you throw at it, it's just going to eat it up.
Yep.
LED lights in the front, which is awesome.
Absolutely.
And what's even better is Parts Accessories, from what I understand, has come out with all the performance and all the things that you can take this to the next level.
Yeah,
is that right?
There's always more, and we know everyone wants more. So Screaming Eagle has you set up. You could take this all the way up to a stage 4, 117 cubic inch machine that will just absolutely leave everyone else at the stoplight.
I was talking to some journalists the other day, and they were telling me when they came off this bike for the first time, they thought they were on a sport bike, and they thought this might be a lot maneuvered their sport bike in the mountains, because that's how well the geometry is set up. Does that sound about right?
Yes, in the hands of a capable rider, look out.
That's awesome. So right from Dealer Show, the 2018 Softail Fat Bob, look out, because here it comes, hopefully in your garage, because Jeff's getting one for sure. Thanks a lot, Jeff.
Thanks, Andrew. Take care.